During the third millennium, in a strange place known as the United States of America, a war was brewing. Brainwashed Marxist idiots in colleges across the nation clashed with equally brainwashed, anime-obsessed neo-Nazis. Starbucks windows were shattered, Dodge Challengers were totaled, and Muslims realized that rental vans were cheaper than plane tickets. Skinny, anemic millennials from coast to coast were hospitalized with life-changing injuries such as sprains and first-degree burns. And the heroic knights of 4chan rose up to defeat Shia LaBeouf and drive the evil villain into a descent towards a madness the likes from which he would never recover. As the enemies of freedom destroy the cities that raised them, as America begins to resemble an Iron Maiden album come to life, two heroes have risen up to fight against the culture of utter madness and restore sanity the only way they know how, by refusing to take any of it seriously. Mersh.
I've been crying for 24 hours.
That's a problem.
Are you dehydrated?
That's a problem.
I feel like you're probably dehydrated.
Probably low on electrolytes, too.
Royce Lopez.
I've been crying and I've been nauseous and sleepy. and
The
really
air smells like rotten eggs.
and really sleepy and sleepy.
These two men have joined forces to bring you uncut news and opinions directly from the belly of the beast. Saving Western civilization one childish dick joke at a time. Here they are, your new heroes of the Imperium, Mersh and Royce Lopez.
Hi everybody. Hi, it's Friday, and it's your boys. What's up? It's Revenge of the Sis. My nipples are so hard right now.
Can I
Let's
try
go.
something? Can I try something? I want to try something. Like Opie and Anthony are whip them out Wednesdays and stuff. How about Finger Guns Friday? Finger Guns Friday.
I like it. You know what though? Or hear me out on this.
Uh-huh.
How about we do this, like Opie and Anthony, right? On Fridays, we get like a 35-minute long musical intro, and then we just show up late.
Okay. That's.
Remember when they just had this super long intro in the later years, and it was like, oh, Anthony's late, huh?
Yeah, Ecstasy
Like,
of
that's
Gold.
what it was,
Ecstasy of Gold.
Ecstasy of Gold, and then a bunch of production, and then the fucking Rage Against the Machine song. And by the time they got on the air, it was like, oh, did Anthony have a couple last night?
There you go. Here it is.
Yeah. Did Anthony not get there until 7:05?
Remember that?
Sorry.
Remember that time? How many times Anthony was doing the show from his car, driving there because he could cut
Oh my
trunks the night
God,
before?
that's right. I remember that when he would call in
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
just yell.
Oh man. Well, guys, today's a Friday show. Revenge of the
It is.
Locals.com. We're gonna have some fun over there. Maybe do a little some more gaming with you guys. That's been fun. And
Overslept a bit.
yeah, I could tell. We hung out with Lean and Mean last night. That was a lot of fun. And I knew Mersh was gonna be drinking last night because he started drinking at dinner. So, and not only that, Lean and Mean gifted all of us some very nice bottles of alcohol. Lean and Mean's an awesome dude, man. So shout out to
Look
Lean
at
and
that,
Mean.
Lean. I mean, I still have some left.
See what I knew it. I know. See what you did, Lean and Mean? You see what you did? Lean and Mean kind of looks like Will Forte with a beard.
Brothers Bond. It's let me tell you something. I'm not an American blended rye whiskey guy, but yo, if you're out there, you see this on a shelf. Good stuff.
So the first 15 minutes are here, and then we head over to revengeofthesys.locals.com. If you're over on YouTube, I pinned it in the chat, and it's down below. $7 a month, Wednesday, Friday. And by the way, Mersh, I think we found a movie for next Friday, a Tubi movie. Pessy, what was the movie again?
We're I don't know if we decided on it. Like, were we just gonna do Carousel 2, or were we gonna do
no.
the Love Doll one?
The Love Doll. Remember the sex doll that comes to life?
Hold on, I'll get you the name. Give me a second.
Yeah, I think I want to do the sex doll one that comes to life. Tubi's awesome.
Tiffany the doll.
Tiffany the doll. As a matter of fact, do you? Here,
Oh, the sex doll one,
Yeah.
the original one. Yeah, that
the one
might
with
actually
like
be
the
fun.
plastic face or whatever. As a matter of fact, I have a trailer for it.
The one with the big titties.
Yeah, I have
that
a
was
trailer.
running
I have a
with the
trailer. Yeah, here it is.
The end of an era tonight for Democrats and for one of the country's most powerful
Royce,
women in
that's
politics.
a trailer
You're
for
an
the
ass.
nun.
What? It's big tits. It's plastic.
That's the nun.
No, it's the big tits. It's plastic. It's a sex doll. It's fucking
Wow.
Nancy Pelosi.
Wow. Nancy Pelosi's retiring. Wow. At the ripe young age of 200 years old. And after only making $6 billion in Congress.
She was born at a time to get the polio vaccine. They actually had to give you a little bit of polio from somebody with polio.
Yeah. This woman blew Nucky Thompson. You know what I mean? Like, she's been around.
That was only because he was in the MILFs. Oh, fuck. How old's Nancy? How old's Nancy Pelosi? How old is this bitch? How old is this bitch? I don't remember.
And for one of the country's most powerful women in politics ever.
I will not be seeking re-election to Congress.
No
85-year-old
way, man. 85.
End of an era.
In the prime of her career.
The end of several eras.
What's her net worth again? Oh, bro. Nancy P. Stock Tips is like one of my favorite Twitter accounts.
Nancy Pelosi announcing her retirement.
We have always led the way, and now we must continue to do so by remaining full participants in our democracy.
Pelosi was first elected to represent San Francisco nearly 40 years ago, ultimately becoming in 2007 the first woman to serve as Speaker of the House.
Today we have broken the marble ceiling.
And it fell down on all of us, and we died. Thank you for subscribing Social Observer for an annual. Thanks.
Pelosi helped shepherd the Affordable Care Act into law under President.
And you know what's super cool? We've had like a Republican president and now a Congress and everything, and Obamacare's still going on. It's weird how that's still happening. It's almost like people, like a lot of these guys still want it, and they're lying when they say they don't.
Obama and pushed a climate
It's
and
almost
health
like if you solve a problem, you can't run on the problem.
That's not true. I don't think that's true.
care law under President Biden before wielding her influence to nudge him out of the 2024 race.
Nancy,
and with President Trump, Pelosi became a chief antagonist, controversially tearing up his 2020 State of the Union remarks and going after him as recently as.
The thing is, when you're tearing up the remarks, it's like it's actually like means something more when you're also not playing with your dentures. Like she's doing that old person playing with her dentures.
She does that.
thing.
You notice she does that all the time. That's one of her things. She did that. Like, remember when Trump was talking and she was behind him at the State of the Union at one time?
Him as recently as this week.
He's just a vile creature. The worst thing on the face of the earth.
President Trump, late today.
I think she's an evil woman. I'm glad she's retired.
Some Republicans have questioned the millions she and her husband made in stock trades, with Pelosi brushing off accusations of insider trading, saying she's not involved in her husband's investment choices.
Yeah, no, you guys don't talk. You're right. You're the only couple who doesn't talk.
What?
Yeah, she's not involved, dude. They're just like really, really lucky.
Pelosi has faced the threat of political
She's not
violence.
involved.
3 years
They're not
ago, Paul
involved with-
Pelosi was
but-
attacked
but
in
they make the same picks.
Yeah.
couple's home. Today, her focus on her constituents as she steps away from the chamber she shaped for decades.
There with a little Ukraine flag on her fucking Ukraine flag. Fuck all of you. I'm so sick of all these people. And the fucking now here's the problem. You fucking retards. If you use the stupid filibuster now, the fucking nuclear option now you look weak. If you would have done it before Snap ran out, then you'd be like, look, we had to lose the nuclear option because the Democrats are going to let them run out of food. But now you look like you gave in. So they got to win no matter what now, you fucking retards. Mike Johnson's retarded, but Trump kind of letting him do what he wants. This is fucking hilarious. And again, you would think, and I've mentioned this before, you would think that right now the Democrats would be fucking running with the ball, but they can't seem to fucking stop tripping over themselves either.
Dude, it's unbelievable.
It is a circus like I've never seen. Like normally in politics, we've seen it. We're old enough to know that like when one side's really fumbling, the other side will fucking get in there. They'll cram their. They can't. It's like, here, go ahead. And even Fetterman's like, you guys are being fucking crazy. Like, you guys need to chill the fuck out, you know? So both parties.
I'm sorry. Just to correct you, Royce. I hate to correct you in front of everybody, but you mean future President John Fetterman?
Not if Marjorie Taylor Greene has anything to say about it. Now, listen.
Nah, you know what? If I have to vote for one of those two.
No, listen to me.
I'm voting Fetterman.
They run together. Fetterman, Marjorie Taylor Greene. Fetterman at the top of the ticket. You got to have a man.
Yeah, it's a man.
Marjorie Taylor Greene at the back. But here's why. Because what's really funny about this, right? Both parties, right? Both parties are currently trying to kick out both their most principled members. Fetterman, Thomas Massey, Marjorie Taylor Greene. They're trying to primary all of these fucking people and get them out of there. The ones who've actually been like, hey guys, can we focus on like maybe stuff here, man? And everyone's like, shut the fuck up, you big retard. And that's what they're telling Marjorie Taylor Greene. Can you imagine what they're calling Fetterman?
Hear me out on this. Fetterman and Marjorie Taylor Greene run together, and while they're in the White House, they fall in love.
Oh my God, is movie written all over it? I fucking love it.
And then they have little caveman babies, the little caveman hands.
President Fetterman's sitting there in his Carhartt hoodie with holes in it, being like, "Look, I don't know what to tell you. I fell in love with the lady. She's got very thick thighs, and I love her very much." What is happening?
For some reason, there's just a Snap-on tool cabinet in the Oval Office now.
It's Beauty and the Beast, but the Beast is wearing a fucking hoodie.
And then it's like a modern day love story too. So they're like, President and Vice President, how did you fall in love? And they're like, well, we got a little drunk at the State of the Union. And she's like, and then he came in me. It was weird. We're like, what is happening to our country? What is happening to our country?
Las Tejas synthesizers, and they have a kid called Baby Bam Bam Fetterman.
That's what I want. I want President Fetterman shooting ropes on Vice President Marjorie Taylor Greene's stomach. In the fucking Lincoln bedroom.
No, I don't want stomach. No, I want I want full cream pies. I want them reproducing. And by the way, they're gonna be retard babies. She's old. They're gonna be weird old retard babies, and he's already retarded. I'm telling you, they're gonna have super strength. They're gonna run the world. Look, guys. Listen,
big, strong, retarded presidential
big retard babies. Listen, guys, give us all we need is 6 months in charge. We don't need any more of that. Then let our plan run.
I know Fetterman's had strokes and shit, but like before he had strokes, he does look like a guy who could just cut firewood all day.
Yeah, now he's gonna stroke it all right. Guys, with that being said, we're going to sexualize more Congress people over at revengeofthesist.locals.com. I think that earns $7 a month. I ain't going to lie, but that's just me. So we're heading over there right now, revengeofthesist.locals.com. The rest of the episode's over there. We're going to have some fun with you guys, so hopefully you head over and enjoy it. And if you're listening to the audio version, same thing. There's a link there. You could catch the rest of